Hello students, in our last session we have seen reproduction in plants part 1. Now we are going to discuss reproduction in plants part 2. In our part 1 we have seen different parts in a flower, as flower is the reproductive part of a plant. It is a very attractive part in a flower, in a plant. So we have seen different parts in a flower: calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium. So children, reproduction is of two types. So the process of reproduction is to produce a new plant. So this new plant will be produced in two different ways, through sexual reproduction and asexual reproduction. In the sexual reproduction, there will be male part and female. We have seen the flowers, bisexual flowers and also unisexual flowers. Bisexual flowers are the flowers with both male and female part in the same flower. Example, we have seen hibiscus, where the pollen grains from the male part, they will be fallen on the stigma of the female part and they undergo self pollination, and it is going to produce the new plant. After formation of the seeds, they will be producing the new plant. And in unisexual flowers, there will be separate male and female flowers, and there will be transfer of the pollen grain from the male flower to the female flower. There occurs cross pollination. So these are the things which we have seen in our part 1. Now see children, in sexual reproduction what is happening? The male part, that is the androecium, the pollen grains from the stamens, anthers, they will be combining with the female part, that is the stigma. They will be fallen on the stigma. From the stigma it reaches a style, from the style to the ovary, where there occurs the zygote formation is going to take place. So this zygote, after the formation, it will be producing the seeds, and these seeds, they will be forming the new plant. So this complete process is called sexual reproduction, where the male and female are involved, hence it is called as sexual reproduction. Next, in asexual reproduction, there is no involvement of the male and female part, there is no flower formation. Here the budding, we can see there are different ways of asexual reproduction. Budding, there will be a bud formation in the parent, and through this it will be forming a new organism. It is seen in the yeast example, and by spore formation in rhizopus. These are the microbes where asexual mode of reproduction is taking place. And in plant, the vegetative parts, what are the vegetative parts? Root, stem and leaf. These are the vegetative parts in a plant which give rise directly to the new plant. I will show you one example. Here, this is the bryophyllum. This is the bryophyllum. The leaf, you can see, you can observe, the leaf is giving rise to a new plant. You can see the small roots, they are occurring from the nodes of the leaf, giving rise to a new plant again. So like this, different plants will give rise to, in root, through root, stem and leaf, they are going to give rise to a new plant. In this manner, reproduction in plants is going to take place to produce the new plants. Right children? Yes.